Alright, it's been so long since I filmed a vlog, guys, that it looks like I've been in quarantine for like 2 weeks, growing a full-on beard here. Now, I hope you guys can hear this. It's just silence. Silence here in Bali. No construction, no motorcycles whatsoever. I love it. So welcome back, guys, to a brand new video. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe down below. Hit the little bell button and that notifies you next time I upload. I'm uploading every single week, guys, so don't miss it. Now, it's not an ordinary day here at Bali, guys. It's actually Nyepi, which is a Balinese holiday where the entire island just completely shuts down. Nyepi is so serious here that they even shut down the entire airport. Now, if you guys have watched the last few vlogs, you guys may know that I'm currently stuck here in Bali, sort of. So to give you guys an update, I have booked flights back home to the US. I fly out next Monday on Qatar Airways. And funny thing about Qatar Airways, I've been tracking this one flight on Monday for the last 4 days, and from day one it was $856, and on the 4th day that I tracked it on Google Flight Alerts, it's now jumped up to $4,500. Now, if that isn't price gouging, I don't know what is, man. So this virus is obviously taking a toll on everybody, including the airlines. So I'm kind of glad that I booked the flight at the right time before I would have had to pay $4,500 for a flight back home. Now, an update to the Bali visa situation. On Monday, they opened emergency visa extensions in Bali, and there was just a full-on line to immigration. It got so bad that the country had to stop it out of fear that the virus would spread even faster here in Bali. So as of Tuesday, they said, you know what, don't come to immigration because it's so dangerous that this virus could spread so fast. We're just going to grant everybody emergency visas if you've arrived in Bali after February 5th. Meaning that you don't have to go to immigration. They're just going to automatically give you an emergency stay visa for 30 days, which I think they should have just done immediately off the bat, guys. It would have made our lives easier. It would have put so much stress off of us, and I just wish they would have done this a lot faster, to be honest. Now, as I mentioned, guys, today is Nyepi. If you guys aren't familiar with the holiday, basically Nyepi is a time of reflection to the locals here. So everybody is required to stay in their villas, in their hotels, wherever their accommodation is. No electricity is allowed. You're not allowed to use internet here. They shut down all the cellular data here. So if you try to use your phone, the SIM card won't work. There's no data right now during the day. The only thing that they've allowed right now is Wi-Fi, which I actually don't believe is normally offered. And I believe the only reason they've offered Wi-Fi is because of the whole coronavirus situation thing in case of an emergency. They have police and security just roaming around, making sure that people keep their lights off for the entire night. It's pitch black and just pure silence on the island. It's something I've never experienced anywhere else in the world. Now, this Nyepi is completely different than any other because they've actually extended Nyepi for a second day now. So yesterday would have been typically when they would have held the parades at night. So during the night hours, they parade these huge demonic looking statues to scare away all the bad spirits off the island. And then during the second day, which is Nyepi, it is a pure day of silence, no electricity, no electronics, just a time of reflection. So it's a bit different this year because they have allowed, I think they've allowed Wi-Fi this year, but they've also extended Nyepi for a second day just to keep people indoors for an extra day out of safety. But as you guys can see, it's very silent. There's no airplanes going around, there's no construction. Everybody is just home reflecting and just keeping to themselves, basically, which honestly isn't any different than what we were already doing here for the last week, which was just self-isolating and staying home as much as we could. So we've gone ahead and gotten food and drinks for the next 2 days just to be safe, and we're just gonna stick it out here for the next 2 days. I do want to share with you guys a video that Claire actually showed me right after she landed. Claire and Rhett landed in South Africa about, I want to say Sunday. I think it was Sunday, and about a day later she sent me this video, And I'm so glad that I didn't go to South Africa with them, because right now South Africa is completely shut down. They're not allowing any foreigners in, only citizens. In addition to that, Singapore is officially closed down, I believe, as of Monday. And all flights coming in Singapore and transiting through Singapore, so you can't even transit through the airport anymore. But let me show you guys this video, because it's just insane where I could have ended up if I had gone to South Africa with Rhett and Claire. So let me just play this video for you guys.
So I'm here in Johannesburg, South Africa, at a detention center. I've been held against my will. I've been provided no information. I haven't been allowed to contact anyone at the airlines to make a plan for moving forward. I arrived at 7 a.m. from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And before I left my flight, I checked with the airline office, South African Airlines. I asked them would there be any issues when I got to South Africa. They assured me no. They cleared me for my flight. And the second that I was disembarking from my plane, I was held against my will and told to sign a paper saying that I was entering the country without approval. So at this point, they were saying that American citizens are no longer visa exempt, and as a result of that, they're being asked to stay here in this holding facility. No information has been available, and they're talking to some people and not talking to others. So that's what's going on so far.
This is honestly just such a crazy situation that the world is going into. There's people in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, that are being detained, getting their passports taken away, getting their phones taken away. And as you can see, even in South Africa is a situation where if I would have flown with Rhett and Claire, it could have turned pretty bad, just like as you guys can see in this situation, where I could have been held for coronavirus testing and whatever they could say, and couldn't even get a flight out of South Africa. So I guess everything happens for a reason, and I'm really happy that we decided to cancel my flight. And now all I can do is just wait till for my flight on Monday when I go back home to the US. So that's a bit of an update for me, guys. Hopefully there's gonna be no more news, no more excitements, because at this point, I just want a stress-free week, and hopefully everything turns out for the better. A lot of you guys have commented below your situation, and as I said, I'm really fortunate, really lucky to be here right now in Bali, and currently have a flight out of the country. Even though it is to the US, where it's currently a high-risk area, at least I'll be home with family and friends, and hopefully within the next couple months it'll be safe to travel again, and everything will resume just as normal. So with that being it, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, subscribe below, guys. Hit the little bell button, and that'll notify you guys next time I'm uploading. And comment below, guys. Let me know any updates wherever you guys are at. If you guys have any questions about Bali at the moment, visa situations, travel information, or just grocery store and toilet paper situation here, who knows. So make sure you guys like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.